Hey everyone, welcome to my very first video. I thought the hardest part about this would be making the video, but it turns out the hardest part is finding a spot in my house clean enough to make a video. So this is my cleanest wall, and you are very blessed to see it because it's probably the only one in my house. So I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to say for my very first video, but I kind of thought about it and decided that I would just start with why I joined Scentsy to begin with, because that seems like a good place to start. So I have here my I Choose Scentsy family. It says, I am a cherished wife and available when needed mom, a believer, an achiever, and an inspiration. I choose Scentsy family. So, I guess I should explain some of that. The biggest reason, really, when I signed up, I do interior redesign and home staging. So the first reason I signed up was because I knew I would be buying a lot of Scentsy products. I was thinking long term. I don't do a lot of home staging right now, but I plan to eventually. And so I was thinking long term that when I do start, I am going to want a lot of warmers and a lot of wax for all these houses that I stage, because who wants to buy a house that stinks, really? So that was the big reason I first thought, maybe I should look into this. But as I started researching it and figuring out what commissions would be, how much I would have to sell to earn certain amounts, I started realizing that I could actually make money doing this too. And as a stay-at-home mom who hasn't had an income, I thought, wow, that would be fantastic to have money coming in. And then I imagined, buying gifts for my kids without having to check the bank account and see, is that money there, or am I going to need it for something else? Or to buy my husband a Christmas gift without him knowing about it, because we have a joint account, so he pretty much sees what goes in, what goes out whenever he wants to, especially when he gets alerts on his phone, because he wants to know instantly anytime somebody spends money. I don't know why. But so that was another draw for me, was I really wanted to be able to buy stuff for my family. It sounds maybe, I don't know, not like the greatest reason, because we don't need stuff, but it to me sounded like a great reason, because when you're the kind of person who wants to do it, it's really frustrating when you can't. Another reason for us was we like to give. We really like to be able to bless people when needed. If we hear somebody is short on money, my husband and I would absolutely love to be the kind of people that can just say, here's some money for groceries, or here, let us buy you groceries, whatever the case. That was something that we've always wanted to be able to do, and just we don't always have that extra. Sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't. And as I started getting into Scentsy, I started realizing that this is something that could provide us with the ability to do it all the time. So whenever we see something come up and somebody needs a hand, either financially or, whatever, instead of us being like, oh, we'd love to help, but we can't this time, and being frustrated that we can't, we can just say, you know what? We made an extra $500 this month. We can do this. So that was another big reason, is we really wanted to be able to be generous with our money, and it was hard for a time. So Scentsy has been a huge blessing for us, and we believe that we are blessed to be a blessing. So we take that blessing and we like to pass it on to others as well. So that was another reason. And I can't remember what else I wanted to talk about, but I have my tea. I think that was basically all I wanted to say for my first video. If anybody is watching and considering maybe they'd like to be a part of the Scentsy family, maybe you are wanting something for the extra income, for whatever your reason might be, if you can sit down and think, if you've ever thought, I wish we had $200 extra this month, or I wish I could buy that, but we don't have the money. If those thoughts cross your mind, seriously look into this. Scentsy Family has been such an amazing thing for me. It has helped me develop confidence in ways I didn't expect. I mean, I'm not a people person at all. The first thing I thought about was I'm not doing parties if I sign up for Scentsy. I was totally not doing parties. I was going to sign up and I was going to sell to my family and my friends and I was going to get a discount and that was going to be it. But I honestly really enjoy doing parties now. I didn't expect that I would because, like I said, introvert here. I'd rather be curled up in my bed with a coffee and a book. But yeah, I enjoy going out. I'm actually having fun meeting new people. I actually love looking through my client list and seeing how many people I never knew, had never met, and have actually developed a connection with. I can just text them out of the blue and say, hey, how's it going? And it's not weird because these people are almost friends now, right? So there are things, opportunities like that, and especially being part of the Scentsy family. It's called Scentsy Family for a reason. It really is a family. You get to know your upline and as well as developing a downline, and it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain until you've experienced it, but if this is something you've ever considered, whether you want money or you just want somewhere to belong, it's seriously $119. You make it back. Really, most people within their launch party make it back, so it's totally worth it. You can feel free to contact me if you have more questions about it. But anyways, that is my Scentsy story, and that is the extent of my first video. Funny part is I was going to try to, do my hair and make this look all professional, and as I had my hair setting so I could curl it, my son looked at me and said, "You look like a monster truck, Mommy." So that was, my real confidence builder for the day. If I'm a monster truck, I can just drive right over this little video here, right? So I hope you enjoyed it, and I apologize for the poor lighting and the scatterbrainedness of it all. Hopefully they'll get better after this. Thanks for watching.